Well, the first time I went into recovery was April 26, 2020. Um, Not on my own accord. It was pretty much, I was losing my house due to my addiction. And my sister said she would take over payments on my house to sell it and get ready to sell. So the deal was I had to go into rehab. And what got me into rehab this last time was desperation of wanting to live. I was taking it seriously because I knew this was not my last chance, but my only chance. I already had my last chances. So if I didn't take this seriously, that I wasn't going to be around for very long. I've lost my parents to disease, my dad to addiction, my grandfather to addiction, a bunch of people to addiction, so I didn't want that to be me. I was at my bottom, my real bottom, and I was fortunate enough to meet someone out here who said they would take me into rehab if I wanted to go, and I gave them a call and they picked me right up and took me into Magnolia Ridge. There's a bunch of people I would acknowledge that have been helpful with my recovery. I won't name them, but they know who they are. I will name one is my sister, and she's been the driving force in my recovery, nothing but support. I felt abandoned, probably from my parents passing, even though I had no control over that. My mom was like my best friend, so when she died, that kind of broke me and sent me spiraling out of control pretty much. Had no hope, didn't really care to live or anything. I just was just drinking myself to death and doing drugs and didn't really care about the outcome. It wasn't even fun anymore. It was just more out of just wanting to stop but can't stop. Yeah, this time in my recovery, I'm actually working a program, going to meetings, having a sponsor, being with like-minded people in the recovery community. So I'm not just clean off of drugs and alcohol, but I'm actually working on myself compared to the last time I was clean for about a year. All I did was work. I wasn't going to meetings or anything like that. I was just not drinking or using drugs. So I was still the same me. I just wasn't messed up. My life is a complete 180 now. My 9-year-old niece and nephew say that they're proud of me, who've seen me in my addiction, who've seen me at my worst. My sister and brother-in-law are both proud of me now, and they let me stay at their house and babysit their kids. Something that they see a difference in me this time compared to last, that I'm actually working on myself and not just being sober, but trying to become a better version of myself each and every day. Just because you're at your lowest doesn't mean you can't climb up out of a hole. I started over 3 different times in my life with nothing, and this last time has made a huge significant, I still had a few things, but I'm still starting over, and I still have a lot. Like, I'm living in a recovery home, but yet I have it made right now. I have a roof over my head, I have a car, I'm gonna start a new job in a week. Life's good to me, you know what I mean? You just gotta count every little small blessing as they come. In recovery, it'll be hard sometimes, but at the end of the day, what's harder? Being clean and sober, or being out on the street using, drinking and drugging? I'd rather be clean and sober.